Ow, jam! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the third Hearthstone Descent of Dragons set review. We are finishing up with the neutral cards. I'm Chewie. Mike is here with me.
Hello?
Brian decided to bounce because it's late for him.
Mm-hmm. He's got stuff to do.
And he's got stuff to do, so we're going to do the neutral cards by ourselves. So hopefully we'll be able to get through this relatively quickly. So you ready, Mike?
Ready.
All right, first up, we've got the Blazing Battle Mage. A 1-mana 2/2. I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is surprising.
It's a 1-mana 2/2 at common. Luckily, it has no tag or anything. It's just a 1-mana 2/2.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess this means the game could very well speed up across the board, but we'll just have to see whether, either that or this just ends up being outclassed by all the other stuff there is to do. And a lot of classes won't care.
That could be. I don't know. Just the fact that there's a 1-mana 2/2 in neutral at common makes me, what?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wrap my brain around what that might mean for just Hearthstone at large. It might not mean anything because 2 health is kind of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But on turn 1, like a 1/3 is the best thing you could play, pretty much. And now there are 2/2s.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, like, what kills this on turn 1? Oh, I know. You invoke Galakron to freeze their face in Shaman, and then you run the 2/1 rush into it.
Yes.
Which is actually not a bad play, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. That, like, just this thing's presence from, like, a game design, and I hate to use the word power creep perspective. Perspective just worries me.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll see if it matters at all. It might not.
Yeah.
Or it could be that aggro decks just weren't good enough, so here, have a thing.
It's also possible they wanted to swing the pendulum the other way. And I wouldn't be surprised if we went back and really looked at everything all together. We would see, there's actually quite a bit of stuff that if it goes unanswered, will run away with the game. And maybe we need a few more things like this.
That could be. Instead of being the problem, this could be the solution.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Good point. All right. Well, that's a lot of time to spend on a literal vanilla creature, so.
It's a pretty profound. It's like one of those one-hand clapping questions,
Exactly. So now we've got the Depth Charge. A 1-mana 0/5. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all minions.
All minions.
I knew that was coming, and it still got me. Oh, minions. So it's essentially not Doomsayer.
Right.
Like, the difference between 5 and 7 as far as ability to deal with it is huge.
Very big.
But it also costs half the mana.
Mm-hmm.
But it also doesn't kill things. It
Right.
deals 5 damage to things.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you hit this with a plus
shield.
Yeah, like a Divine Shield or a +2 in Taunt,
Mm-hmm.
then it's going to survive again and they still have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. This is another one of those cards that could be really good in, like, control decks, or it could be
Right.
really stupid, and I literally can't tell without playing it. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah. There's also the magical Christmas land scenario where you're able to give it lifesteal somehow before it goes off.
That's funny.
That's very magical, very Christmas land.
So yeah, I just well, there's a paladin card that does that,
Hmm.
but I just don't know if this will matter at all, or the fact that it only has the 5 ass makes it just easy enough to kill that it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
So I got nothing. I can't call it
Yeah, I don't
because
know.
like a lot of times the Doomsayer lives with 2 health left, so they just hit you in the face for 5. Like a lot of times. Like a lot of times. So I don't know. We'll find out though.
Yep.
Moving on. Hot air balloon. 1 mana, 1/2 mech. Missed that it's a mech the first time. At the start of your turn, gain +1 health. Uh, Arena card.
Yeah, not so great in and of itself. It's nifty to magnet things onto this.
Yeah. But like unless you're playing like a aggro mech deck, so like Paladin might want this, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know. Mostly an arena card though, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, it dilutes Dr. Boom's power a little bit too.
Oh god, that is actually important. Wow, yeah. I completely forgot about that side of things because it's been so long
Yeah,
since I played with or against a warrior. It's always
yeah.
shaman.
It dilutes the power and it dilutes Omega Assembly slightly.
Oh
Just slightly.
god, I'm so glad Evolve is gone so I can see other classes. All right. Dragon Breeder, a 2 mana 2/3 battle cry. Choose a friendly dragon. Add a copy of it to your hand. I don't know. Like,
It requires some setup, but the payoff is really nice. Especially if you're able to swing it where you can get a copy of one of the Explorer dragons.
that's the first thing that popped into my mind was get another explorer and discover more dragons.
Hmm.
Get out of my head, Mike. But other than that, I can't tell if he's worth the slot in the deck for that though. That's the only thing that makes me go,
Yeah. Let's see, was Ysera the only legendary dragon that cost more than 8?
maybe? I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention.
This would be really cool to do with Waxadread. Yep. There's another card for the Waxadread deck. We're doing it.
We're doing it, y'all. All right, let's keep
Crafting
going.
Waxadread in 3, 2, 1.
All right, now we have the Evasive Chimera. A 2 mana 2/1 beast. Missed that the first time. It's poisonous and can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. So really, it's just super poisonous.
Yeah.
It's here to be poison. Oh, chat points out the Dragon Breeder could be good in a Singleton Dragon deck. Yes.
Yes.
Totally forgot about that. Because anything gets you an extra copy of a card that you want in your Singleton deck is good.
Hmm.
Okay, maybe not any, but yeah. All right, thank you, chat. All right, the Evasive Chimera, though, is pretty much an arena card, right?
Oh, it's a beast. Yeah.
It is a beast, yeah. I keep missing the tag on all these neutral cards, except for the dragons, for some reason. All right, moving on. Grizzled Wizard. That's hard to say. Grizzled Wizard. 2 mana 3/2. What the hell? Battle cry. Swap hero powers with your opponent until your next turn. So that means they don't get to use their hero power.
Yeah, they get yours and you get theirs.
But it's until your next turn, so they're stuck with your hero power for their next turn. Which is cute.
Yeah. Well, since there are so many effects flying around between the quests and Galakron that gives someone an amazing hero power, you can use this to steal their amazing hero power.
That is true.
There's a lot of hero power stuff going on right now.
like in an ideal world, he costs 6, right? Because you hero power, you play him, and you hero power.
Yeah. Yeah, to get the most value.
Yeah. I think this is kind of memeish and not so much serious, but it's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Parachute Brigand. Hey, this goes in those. This is going to be a card that is fairly important. 2 mana, 2/2 pirate. After you play a pirate, summon this minion from your hand. So, tempo, tempo, tempo.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a card that if pirate decks in either warrior or rogue catch on, this is in it, like straight up.
Yep, definitely.
All right. Lord, tasty flyfish.
I like this card.
Oh my god. A 2 mana 2/2 Murloc with a death rattle. Give a dragon in your hand +2/+2. Because you're feeding him to a dragon in your hand. And he's reinforced with vitamins and Thanks, flavor text.
Gosh.
Yeah, he's delicious. He's nutritious. He's silly. I got nothing. Look, flavor wise, I love it. No pun intended. But
Right.
as far as actually playing it, nah. Maybe some sort of weird memey death rattle priest or something.
Yeah. It's a nice 2-drop for a dragon deck, I think. Dragons usually cost more than 2.
Maybe. Actually, that is not a bad point. Actually, if you need to fill out your early game
in the game. Yeah.
in a dragon deck, this isn't the worst choice. I just can't tell if that's worth putting in the deck.
I mean, I'll play it. Who knows whether serious people will.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. All right. Next up, the Transmogrifier, a 2 mana 2/3. After you draw a card, transform it into a random legendary minion. What?
To me, this, like, the most obvious application for this is if you have a Rafam deck that you really like playing, you could add this to it so you don't have to wait until you draw Rafam all the time, especially if it's some kind of crazy plot twist deck.
See, now that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I might just put this in some decks just because. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's another of those really bizarre epics, like the Grizzled Wizard, except it's less silly than that.
Yeah, it's something that's, you can't really have a plan when you put this on the battlefield.
Right.
Your plan becomes whatever you draw. If you like playing decks like that, this is what you want.
He's like a one-shot Rafam. Or,
Right.
if you're playing Plot Twist, a one full-hand Rafam.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I like it. Oh, God. Okay, then we've got the Wormrest Purifier. A 2 mana 3/2. Battlecry, transform all neutral cards in your deck into random cards from your class. Wow, bombs are neutral cards, dude.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Aren't they? They're not warrior
I think
cards.
so.
Yeah.
No, because there's a neutral card that makes them.
Huh.
Yeah, really, if you want to say what this card is actually for, that has to be it. Because if you just wanted a deck full of cards from your class, then you could have just built a deck full of cards from your class.
Exactly, yeah. So I guess it's anti-bomb tech,
Uh-huh.
anti-weird neutral stuff in your deck tech.
Right.
But oh, I get it. It's if Bomb Warrior and True Paladin both become things in the meta, then this helps offset the Bomb Warrior's influence. Yeah, we'll go with... Anyway, moving on.
I just,
Oh, it also works against this card. The Bad Luck Albatross.
mm-hmm.
A 3-mana 4/3 beast with Death Rattle, shuffle 2 1/1 Albatross into your opponent's deck. And the Albatross are literally just 1/1 beasts for 1.
Now, what was it I was asking about earlier, asking if there was something equivalent to the Weasel? Why did I ask that? It was because it was when we were talking about True Paladin, or whatever you want to call it, right?
Is that what it was? That is what it was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is a way to stop singleton decks. Like,
yes.
This kicks Zephyrus in the face, and also it screws up the True Paladin decks.
Mm-hmm.
I think kicking Zephyrus in the face is more important.
Yes.
But yeah, this also, the Worm Rest Purifier can turn those into something.
Mm-hmm.
Not a 1/1. Stupid. But I actually kind of like this guy. I mean, 3-mana 4/3 isn't bad.
Yeah.
Plus it's a beast, so sometimes that's going to matter.
Yeah, and the albatrosses they get are going to be whatever.
Yeah.
Kill one of their draws and give them a stupid 1/1.
Pretty much. Like, I don't think I'll play it in anything, but it's neat. I like that it's here. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Now we've got the Blowtorch Saboteur. This is a neat card. 3-mana 3/4, so it's got a great stat line. And Battlecry, your opponent's next hero power costs 3.
Yeah.
Huh. This really feels like one of those wonky arena cards. Because I don't see that mattering too super much in Constructed.
Yeah, not really.
But it's really funny. All right, then we have the Dread Raven. This is a meme combo card all to hell. A 3-mana 3/4 beast that has +3 attack for each other Dread Raven you control. Fun fact, a group of 3 Dread Ravens is an unkindness, 4 is lethal. Which, if they're 4, yeah. Because they would each have 9? No, they would each have
plus
12.
9. Yes,
Yeah.
they each have 12.
But yeah, there's a silly combo deck here that people will make, and it'll show up on Trollden videos, and I'll giggle, and then we'll forget Dread Raven ever existed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Firehawk, a 3-mana 1/3 elemental. Battlecry, gain +1 attack for each card in your opponent's hand. Still arena card?
I don't know. I think this is for real. That can be a lot. Like, it's going to be a 4/3 or 5/3 for 4 really often, at the very least. And unlike the Goblin Sapper or whatever, they don't have to have above a certain threshold for it to turn on. It's always on.
That's true. And especially if control decks are as big as they might be, then this could potentially be a thing. I still think that the 3 toughness is probably going to hurt it enough to make it not really worth.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it had 4 toughness, it'd be silly.
Well, yeah, if it had 4 toughness, they would have to cost more because it would be good. Yeah. All right, then. The Gobbo Glide Tech. Really? Really? Jesus. A 3-mana 3/3 Battlecry. If you control a mech, gain +1/+1 in Rush. Ooh.
That's good.
That is good. Okay, so that's a real card. That goes in some of the mech decks. Paladin and Hunter are the only ones that are springing straight to mind. Oh wow, it also is good against, or it's good with the Hunter side quest.
Control Warrior would like it. 4/4 with Rush for 3 mana.
Possibly, yeah. They've got plenty of other rush cards already, though. Actually, I don't know if it. I don't think it counts for the quest because it gains rush. No, it doesn't count for the side quest.
Yeah, it won't count for the quest,
So
and the
ignore
challenge
that.
player won't be able to dig it out because it doesn't actually have rush.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be that a mech control warrior would play this, since if they're not playing Galakron, they don't have the crazy 3 copies of a 3/2 with rush for 3 mana.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. I think it's a real card though. Like, this is not an arena card, is my prediction. Living Dragon Breath. A 3 mana 3/4 elemental that says your minions can't be frozen. Sure.
Yeah, it's a spider tank. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's an elemental, which is going to matter in arena. Also, if like Freeze Mage or something becomes super powerful, hey, it's a tech card.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on.
I wonder if it'll unfreeze minions that are already frozen when you play it.
Ooh, I don't know. If that's
Probably
the case,
not.
that could actually potentially give it more different tech powers and
Mm-hmm.
But again, it won't matter unless freezing is a thing.
Right.
Can't beat yeah, I don't know how that works. Hang on. Let's see if it says anything on Gamepedia. Living Dragon Breath. Yep. When you summon this minion, it also unfreezes all friendly minions that were frozen previously.
Cool.
Okay. So it is better than I originally thought, but I still don't think it's good enough to actually play unless, like I said, like a Freeze Mage deck becomes a thing you want to tech against.
Mm-hmm.
But still, that's cool. Ah, now here we're getting somewhere. Scale Rider. A 3 mana 3/3 battle cry. If you're holding a dragon, deal 2 damage. So if you're playing dragons, play this card. like play this card. This is one of those cards. I said there's a glue that holds dragon decks together. This is one of them. This is a what's a 3 mana 3/3? This is an SI7 agent that doesn't have combo.
Yeah, yeah.
In neutral. Huh. This is a good card. Play this card. Mike,
Yes.
play this card.
Believe me, I will.
Okay. All right, here is another... Is this the one that we get for free?
No, we get the other one further down. You're right.
All right,
I recognize
so
the art on the other one.
Ah, okay. So this is Devoted Maniac, a 4 mana 2/2 rush, Battlecry, Invoke Galakron. So this is more invoking. Because it's neutral, it's kind of crappy. But remember, it's a 4 mana 2/2 plus whatever your Galakron hero power is. So you can get 2 imps or give +3 attack. Goes really well with this.
Yeah, or 2/1 rush.
Or a
elemental.
2/1 rush to go with it is really good.
Mm-hmm. Or a priest.
Yeah, random priest minion,
minion
or
or
a
lackey.
lackey. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them.
Yep.
So yeah, when you pair it with that, it turns not bad actually. So cool. Moving on. Dragon Maw Poacher. Okay, now this is a check.
Yes.
So this is a 4 mana 4/4. But Battle Cry, if your opponent controls a dragon, gain +4/+4 and rush. A 4 mana 8/8 with rush is what? And all they have to do is have a dragon, which every deck or every class has dragon synergies that make it mostly worth playing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right, we got a question in chat about Invoke. You want to cover that again real quickly?
Sure, why not? So Invoke says use Galakron's power. The 5 Legion of Evil classes, which are Priest, Warrior, Warlock, Rogue, Shaman, have a Galakron hero, and when you invoke Galakron, you get the effect of that Galakron hero's hero power.
Yeah.
Which are...
And you put Galakron on track to being upgraded after you invoke so many times.
Correct. So, yeah. There you go. That's why we were saying you get 2 imps, or the 2/1 with rush, or +3 attack on your hero, or a random priest minion, or a lackey. Those are the 5 Galakron hero powers. So depending on which class you play this in, that's what you'll get. Yay. But yeah, the Dragon Ball Poacher, to go back to it, is... if dragons become like a lot of the meta, then this card is the check on that, because this is stupid.
Yeah. This is a big capital N, capital O no.
Yeah. Now, granted, it's still just a minion, so it's not like it's going to make you not play dragons.
Right.
But it might make you think about when you play dragons. So, yeah, and because it's neutral and it only costs 4, it's going to be a tech card, again, if your deck is weak to dragons, or if dragons are just everywhere. Yeah. And unlike the... is it actually called Dragon Slayer? The one that's what, like the 4/3 that destroys a dragon?
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that card.
Yeah, which is whatever. Like, that card's fine, but this card is silly. If they have dragons, otherwise it's just a whatever. Yeah. So yeah, that's one to keep an eye on. All right, then we have another dragon, the Evasive Feywing, a 4-mana 5/4 dragon that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. So it's a fairy dragon that's bigger.
Dragon. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
if your dragon
fine.
deck needs something at 4, sure, why not? This card, Frizz Kindle Roost. A 4-mana 5/4 legendary that says Battlecry, reduce the cost of dragons in your deck by 2. Yeah. That's a thing.
Yeah.
If you're playing enough dragons, this feels like almost, not as badass, but almost Luna's Pocket Galaxy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is big. This is real big. If you're playing enough dragons. This also counteracts Embiggen in Druid.
Yes, it does.
For your dragons. So, yeah. So, keep an eye on this. I'm sure this will be in every dragon deck for a while, and then it will probably stay in every dragon deck. Because it's tempo good. Alright, Hippogriff. Hippogriff, spelled that way. Oh, okay. A 4-mana 2/6 beast with Russian Taunt. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems fine. Yeah, okay. I love these easy ones.
Yes.
Horde Pillager. I like this card. A 4-mana 4/2 pirate with the battle cry, equip one of your destroyed weapons. So this is probably better in Warrior, where you don't have a hero power that just gets you a 1/2. But actually in Rogue, you might not be using your hero power that much. Because you're playing cheap minions.
Yeah.
So
and depending on what kind of shenanigans you want to pull, you could also play this in Paladin or Shaman or hunter.
Oh, that is true. Oh, God. Get back your Stormhammer.
Yeah. Get back your True Silver Champion.
Oh, God. It's another 4-mana 4/2 that gives you a True Silver Champion. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
That could actually possibly be a thing.
Yeah. Except this one, if you put this in your True Paladin deck, then you didn't actually build a True Paladin deck.
Oh, that's true. Or not true. Whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, moving on. Look, it's a Dota 2 guy. A 4-mana 3/3 Troll Bat Rider. Bat Rider is a minion in Dota, or a character in Dota 2, and he's a troll. Huh. But his battle cries deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion.
It's basically a bomb lobber, right?
Basically, so that was
thing.
what, a 5-mana 4/4?
I thought it was also a 4-mana 3/3.
Was it? I know it dealt 4 damage to a random enemy minion.
I thought it was 3.
No, it was definitely 4.
Okay.
I mean, look it up.
Fine.
Just do a quick search for bomb lobber. I can do it on my phone. Mike's computer is so slow, I might be able to do it before him.
Maybe.
Bomb lobber Hearthstone is a 5-mana 3/3 that deals 4 damage to a random enemy minion. Okay, I have the 5 mana right.
Okay.
And the 4 damage. But still a 3/3. So yeah, this is a not quite bomb lobber.
A little cheaper, a little less damage. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to make of this. Like, it's got a battle cry, so you have to look at it with Quest Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's worth putting in Quest Shaman.
I like effects like this.
I mean, I do too, especially when they're doubled. But I don't know. It's very strange. Maybe I'll build a singleton Quest Shaman. That actually sounds sick. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Wing Commander. I never played those games. A 4-mana 2/5 that has +2 attack for each dragon in your hand. Okay, one, you're giving away information about how many dragons you have.
Darn.
But you're also hitting people in the face for some amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're holding a dragon, he's a Chillin' Yeti. And if you're holding 2 dragons, it's a 4-mana 6/5, which, while not great, is pretty good. But I still think this is probably an arena card more than a constructed card.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But look at how happy that dragon is. Actually, that dragon doesn't look happy at all. Okay, never mind. Next up, the Zuldrak Ritualist. Zuldrak Ritualist. Okay, that's hard to say. 4-mana... What? A 4-mana 3/9 with Taunt. Oh, Battle Cry. Summon 3 random 1-cost minions for your opponent. Yeah, that is... Ugh.
Yeah, someone's going to have to do a lot of convincing before I understand why a person would play this.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's where I stand. This seems... Now, if you get this as a random 4-drop, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, chat says Control Warrior. I don't see it. Like, random 1-drops are good. Like, better than... like, you remember the Warrior, the 2/6 that gave your opponent 3 1/1s?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that you just have a Whirlwind or something handy.
Yeah.
And you get an undercosted 2/5. This... doesn't seem worth it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Let's spend less time on this.
Especially since the 2/2 is in the pool now.
Yeah. All right. Ah, here we go. Remember I was talking about the glue that holds dragon decks together? Well, here's the big old whelp. A 5-mana 5/5 dragon, battlecry, draw a card. Like, hey Mike.
Yes.
You remember this really awesome card that got Hall of Famed that everyone played all the time?
I do.
What was that called?
That was Azure Drake.
Yeah, that was a 5-mana 4/4 draw card with spell damage +1.
Yeah.
This is 5-mana 5/5 draw card. Dragon.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm all in. I love it. And the flavor text is a chonker, a real absolute unit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this I'm in. I'm good. I like it. Play this card, play this card, play this card. Moving on. Chromatic. It is chromatic. Chromatic Egg. 5-mana 0/3. Battlecry. Secretly discover a dragon to hatch into. And the death rattle is hatch. What does secretly discover mean?
I don't know. Oh, I know what that has to mean. So, like with discover cards that put something into your hand, of course, it's not going to tell your opponent what it is because it's in your hand. That's hidden information. But stuff that goes on in the battlefield, you hover over it, you can see what choices were made for it. Like there was that druid minion that said secretly choose either pump everything or deal damage to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't give that away when it's on the battlefield and someone hovers over it. So that must be this too. You don't get shown what the choice was when you hover over it when it's on the battlefield.
Okay, that does make sense. Also, thank you for the follow there. I'm going to mispronounce your name. I'm just going to call you Momo.
Momo thought we were asking, what's Discover? It's like, we know what Discover is. We're just trying to figure out what the secretly part meant.
Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the pool. All right, let's keep going. For 5 mana, hatching into a randomly discovered dragon, it's going to depend on what your choices are.
Mm-hmm.
Could be hilarious, could be terrible. Yeah. All right, now we've got the Cobalt Spellkin. 5 mana 3/5 dragon, battle cry, add 2 1-cost spells from your class to your hand. Okay, so this is a crossover between the mage play spells that aren't from your stuff, that aren't from your deck, and the dragon mage, in case you want to throw in some from one to the other or vice versa. So mage has things like arcane missiles and ray of frost, and did the breath cost 1 in mage?
It does.
Jesus. Paladin gets secrets and
All kinds of
Christology,
Mm-hmm.
which Christology might be useless. I don't know.
And some very small pump spells.
And some very small pump spells. Huh. Those are the only 2 classes coming to mind with 1-cost spell. Oh, and Rogue would probably want it because 1-cost spells means things you can do cheaply.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to actually go into Hearthstone and look at 1-cost spells to see which classes actually want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Shaman.
Yeah, Shaman has some good ones.
Yeah. Huh. All right, that's cool. Moving on. Plus, it's a battle cry, so Quest Shaman might just go blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Buh. Ah, now this guy, the Faceless Corruptor. I like him. 5 mana, 5/4 rush, Battle cry, transform one of your minions into a copy of this. Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's a neutral crap. The Surger thing from Druid from Quest.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Except you have to have another minion out, so it's fine. You just attack with the other minion, either to value trade or to hit him in the face, and then you have Faceless Corruptor and turn it into a 5/4. And now you have 10 damage worth of removal to hit with. Mm-hmm. Like, if you play this in a class that has lackeys, it gives you something to do with those lackeys.
Mm-hmm.
Shaman totems, random priest minions that you don't like. I mean, yeah, I like this card. This card seems good, right, Mike?
Right.
Yeah. All right. The Kobold Sticky Finger, a 5-mana 4/4 pirate. Battle cry, steal your opponent's weapon.
Yeah. Very impactful tech card. We'll see whether it's actually necessary.
Right? Like, when this works, this is massive. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's really dumb. And that's all, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like stealing a True Silver Champion or an Ankar. Or, actually, Ankar only works if you're also playing pirates. Which he's a pirate, so you might be. Or,
but at least you get it out of your opponent's hand.
Yeah.
Like they're not their hand of cards, but
their equipped
characters'
hand,
hand with like finger and thumb. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's an ooze that gives you a weapon.
Yeah, you're right. It's an ooze variant.
Yeah. So, but at 5 mana, it's not just something you can throw in unless you know that you have a good chance of hitting a weapon class.
Mm-hmm.
Like an ooze, you could play a 2-mana 3/2 in your deck, and it's fine if you don't kill a weapon with it. But a 5-mana 4/4, you really want to hit a weapon with it. All right. Now, here's another tech card that I'm amazed that got printed.
Me too.
The Plate Breaker, a 5-mana 5/5, battle cry, destroy your opponent's armor. When I saw this, it popped up in the Discord server, and I was like, really? So what is this for, Mike?
This is for stopping Control Warrior from getting too ridiculous. I know people are talking about, it's like, hey, we have it coming in the chat right now, screw you, High Priest the Call. But really, it's to keep Control Warrior from
getting out of hand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, High Priest the Call is neat and all, but he's not really a thing.
Right.
Whereas Control Warrior comes and goes as a thing, and when it's in the meta, it's just soul crushing.
Mm-hmm.
To have, like, your opponent at 80 life or something.
Yeah.
And Plate Breaker just keeps that from being a problem.
Like, I have a Control Warrior deck that I don't play all that often, but it has literally a 75% win percentage, like for well over 20 games. But the games take forever, and I do not like playing it at all.
Yeah. And I love Control Warrior, but I love Control Warrior because of the games are super long, but it's got the high win rate. So, like, I love it. And this is just a tech card against that. Now, if Control Warrior doesn't become a giant part of the meta, this card won't see any play in Standard.
Yeah.
It just won't. Like, I wish this existed when freaking Druid had all the armor.
Yes.
Like some kind of asshole.
Obnoxious. That was super obnoxious.
But, yeah, people are like, oh no, there's no reason to play Control Warrior ever anymore. Well, that's not true. Because one, they have to draw it and then play it, and then you can still make more armor after that. So, like, it's just it's like the, what's it called? Damn it. The 4/4, the Dragon Ball Poacher. It's a check. It's a super tech card against one specific, very specific thing. And otherwise, it's just not good. So, yeah. Don't give up hope, Control Warrior players, but be prepared. Like, don't just keep rolling up armor up to like 80 and then be, oh no, when they plate break you. All right. So next up, this is the card we get for free, right?
Yes, it is.
The 5-mana 4/5 Shield of Galakron. It's a 4/5 with taunt, and the battle cry is Invoke Galakron. Boom. That and all the Galakron hero cards are what you get when the set drops. I'm pretty sure this is what you get. I'm almost certain.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. It's neutral taunt invoke. Yeah, go get him. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Skyfin. What? Oh, this guy. 5-mana 3/3 Murloc with a battle cry. If you're holding a dragon, summon 2 random Murlocs. That's a weird card.
Yeah, it is.
Like, what even is this?
I'm not sure.
Between this and the tasty fly fish, it's like they're putting together this weird crossover of dragons and murlocs. I think this might be more of an arena card, just to generate a board. Because if you're holding a dragon for 5 mana, you get a 3/3 and 2 other murlocs, which is fine.
Right.
And also, if like Overload Dragon and Shaman is a thing with the stupid angler, it's possible that this makes its way into that? I don't know.
I don't know.
You could get this off of the angler, which is weird. I don't know. I got nothing for the Skyfin. All right, next up, the Tentacled Menace. A 5-mana 6/5 epic that says Battle Cry. Each player draws a card. Swap their costs. Meme card?
I guess. I know I saw someone say you could use it to get a little bit of info, but
Very little.
you're trading the same amount of info, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. It's another of those weird epics that does something silly that they like to print. Whatever. All right, next up, Camouflage Dirigible with the best art. It's a 6-mana 6/6 mech with a battle cry. Give your other mechs stealth until your next turn. Whoo! I don't know, man. That's a powerful effect.
Mm-hmm.
But
Can set up a big attack.
yeah, I don't know. The fact that it's a neutral common 6-mana 6/6 makes me go, but then giving all your mech stealth is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll have to see if this makes its way into mech decks. Huh. Alright, here's a card. Evasive Worm, a 6-mana 5/3 dragon with Divine Shield, Rush, and can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. I like this guy.
Yeah.
I don't think this falls under the play this card that the neutral SI7 guy and the big ol' whelp do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're playing dragons, you probably want to look at this card pretty hard to see if it fits.
Right.
Think that's fair?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
it's going to be eating at least 2 other cards when you use it. And that's always good.
And it's not like they can just point a Frostbolt at it after you pop the Divine Shield.
Right.
So, yeah. Seems good. Here's an arena card. 6 mana, 4/5 mech, the Gyrocopter. It has Rush and Wind Fury. Actually, that might not be an arena card. I didn't realize it had Rush when I said that.
Yeah, Rush and Wind Fury.
Yeah, Rush and Wind Fury are pretty good together. Huh, look at that. This might be a thing.
I think so.
Huh, neat. Speaking of things, here's the thing that goes in all of your Galakron decks. Kronk's Dragon Hoof. Okay, for one, he's got he's a really funny name. I don't know why, but Kronk's just speaks to me. He's a 6 mana, 6/6 legendary. Battle cry, draw Galakron. If you're already Galakron, unleash a devastation. And for some reason, they're not listed here on my screen. Are they on yours?
Nope.
All right, well, let's go look them up. These are all good.
Yes.
No, it's Kronks, not Gronks. I know one of them is an 8/8 dragon with taunt, yeah. So we've got deal 5 to all other minions, or deal 5 to the enemy hero and restore 5 to your hero, so Holy Fire Face. Or give your other minions +2/+2, or summon an 8/8 dragon with taunt. These are all good.
Yeah.
There is no such time as when none of these are helpful. Because you either wipe the board, or drain 5 life out of your opponent, or pump your board, or get a big ass taunt. Like, those are all glorious.
Yeah.
I like it. And also draw Galakron. Which, if you're playing Galakron, a good chunk of the point is to get Galakron. So yeah, this guy goes in the Galakron decks. Moving on, the Utgard Grapple Sniper. Oh, guard. Utgard Grapple Sniper. I can't say that without having to stop and go. So a 6 mana 5/5, Battlecry, both players draw a card. If it's a dragon, summon it. Wait, does that work for both players?
That's what it sounds like.
All right, hang on. Utgard Grapple Sniper. Doesn't say anything here, but that's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to assume that's right until my opponent plays it and I don't get my dragon, and I'll be pissed. But it's say it with a cheesy German accent, it works best. So I was thinking like a really bad Swedish accent, like the Utgard Grapple Sniper. I have offended everyone from Europe. With that, I apologize. Anyway, yeah, let's keep going. The Evasive Draconid. A 7 mana 7/7 dragon with taunt that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. That's a big ass thing to stand in the way.
Yeah.
And they can't just... Damn! Why are so many dragons untargetable?
I guess because people got tired of their dragons being polymorphed and assassinated, fireballed, and who knows what else.
And who knows what else? Huh. Wow. Seems pretty good in a control deck, which is what dragon decks are.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Not sure about that. This doesn't fall into the play this card, play this card, play this card, but much like the Rush Divine Shield guys, one you got to look at pretty hard.
Yeah, it's also a neat option for decks that have some kind of special big minion theme, or decks that have a special taunt theme.
Yeah. Huh. You can discover this off of I Know a Guy.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet to get off of a 1-mana spell. Like, oh, bam, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. Oh, God, Shuma.
Shuma. Like, I get what Shuma does, but I don't really get it, man.
I get what Shuma does. I don't really get what Shuma does. So a 7-mana legendary is a 1/7. And at the end of your turn, fill your board with 1/1 tentacles. And the tentacles are just generic vanilla 1/1 tentacles. And yeah, like Mike said, I get what it does. I just don't get why it does.
Yeah, it's going to take someone a lot more intelligent than me to figure out how to implement this properly.
Okay, chat says Druid. Yeah, okay, you could Savage Roar.
Yeah.
This. That's cool. But it's at the end of your turn, so the chances of your opponent not killing any of your tentacles. I thought only boys had tentacles. No way, that's something else. I don't know, man. This is a bizarre ass card. And what pisses me off is that somehow I'm gonna die to it, and then I'm gonna be mad. And then I'll stop the stream. I'm like, I died to a freaking Shuma. I'm out. We're done. Good night. Click. Or I'll switch over and play Dota Underlords instead. But I mean, at 1/7, he's not exactly hard to kill either.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what? I don't know. Let's keep going.
I don't know.
The Twin Tyrant. This is a weird ass card. A 4-mana, an 8-mana 4/10 dragon. But battle cries deal 4 damage to 2 random enemy minions. So it's a double bomb lobber.
Yeah.
But with 8-mana 4/10. So this is totally an arena card, like straight up. Like, this is a really nice top end in arena where tempo is king. I legitimately can't tell if this is ever worth playing in constructed. Like, this could be a superstar, or this could be really stupid and never see play. I honestly can't tell.
Well, I mean, one of the Druid Dragon themed cards is a ramp spell, so
that is true. Also, it like 10 ass is a lot to get through.
Yeah.
And dealing 4 to 2 things is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I've been wrong about these big, silly neutral minions before. Like, the batter head.
Oh.
Like, I was like, this card's dumb. It's only an arena card. You'll never see it again. And I put it in, like, 3 different decks. Granted, that one was very specialized for which decks it went in, but still. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, then we've got, oh my god, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. The one singleton card that we get.
Yep, something new to keep those decks a little fresh.
Yeah, a 9-mana 8/8 dragon. Battle Cry. If your deck has no duplicates, add 2 random dragons to your hand. They cost 0.
I missed the cost 0 part until you just said it.
That's because why in God's name would they put that on this card? Like, I want to put this in my Quest Druid. Because it already runs Zephyrus. Because you draw cards so fast, you run out of duplicates quick.
Yeah.
And outside of that, you put it in... This just goes in the Singleton decks, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, what? Is there a reason to not play this? I guess maybe the Singleton Paladin is kind of aggressive, so it might not ever get there.
Yeah.
But, like, Singleton Mage, yes. Hunter? Okay, Hunter maybe not.
Well, I guess it depends. Singleton Paladin, you don't have to be aggressive. It kind of depends on which power you decide to take.
That's true. The Singleton Paladin deck that was around before this set came out is aggressive and secret based and blah. But I guess if you're going dragony or some other kind of something, Paladin Singleton, then sure. But this is just good in those decks.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an 8/8 that then gives you 2 dragons. And even if you get like 2 stupid dragons, they're still free, so you just throw them down.
Right.
It's like, oh, I got a 3/2 and a 3/3. Well, I guess I'll just play them. Ha 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 ha. Tempo. Plus, look at her. She's got all over her adornments on. She's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, bling bling, bitch. And then she brings dragons to the party. Yep, alright. And then finally, a card that we've had for a while now, but now you can't put it in decks. Did you notice that?
What?
So you know how we got Sathrovar like a long time ago?
Yeah.
And you could put him in decks and play him?
Uh-huh.
Well, with the patch that removed the Doom in the Tomb cards, you can't anymore because it says not available yet.
Oh, I didn't realize that happened at the same time.
Yeah. At least that's when I saw it.
Uh-huh.
When I went to add one to a deck to replace like a N'Zoth or something, and it was like, nope. I'm like, the hell you mean nope? So yeah, but Sathrovar for 9 mana is a 5/5 demon. You probably know this already, but just in case you missed it, his battle cry is choose a friendly minion, add a copy of it to your hand, deck, and battlefield. So pretty funny, pretty powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty terrible is a random 9-drop, which is the only time I've ever gotten him for myself was from a random 9-drop, and I'm like, yeah, oh come on. I lost that game. So yeah, that is the neutral stuff from Descent of Dragons. It's a lot of silly arena stuff and a lot of potentially metagame defining stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of complete and utter gimmicky memey nonsense. And a lot of just solid cards to go in the decks that already exist, which is what you want. All of that is what you want from the neutral cards in a set. So I'm super looking forward to see if Dragon Maw Poacher and Plate Breaker matter. Past that, I wouldn't be surprised by anything actually, but those two and Depth Charge, yeah, those 3 cards are the ones I really want to see if they matter or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, what do you think, Mike? Good set?
Good set.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I know there were at least a couple cards where we looked at them and were a little worried, but I can't remember what they were. So Hopefully nothing will come of them.
Hopefully.
At least nothing worrisome.
The yeah. I was really looking forward to the new set release, not because of the new set, but because Evolve was leaving Standard, and I didn't have to play against Evolve Shaman anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because Desert Hair into 4-drops to win the game just always pissed me off, and I was only playing against Shamans constantly. Like, I've barely played Hearthstone for the last month. So, like, I didn't even look at these cards. I didn't care. All I cared was that Evolve was going away.
Yeah.
And then now that Evolve is gone, because Evolve went away last week, I actually dug in and started reading the set, and I'm like, this set is nuts! It's like, I kind of wish that I had paid more attention before, because damn.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot here to wrap your head around. But yeah. I guess that's it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
My super talkative co-host here is done, so I guess I'll be done too. So that is Descent of Dragons. Have to go back through and see what I was completely wrong about. That's the thing I always want to do and never do.
Mm-hmm.
Is to see how my predictions panned out. I might have to do that for the one Brian and I did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do that on a stream sometime. Watch through it with myself. And pause and interject. Yeah. Hey, stream, you want to do that? Maybe we'll do that. Let me know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube if you want to do that. But with that, we will be done. So this has been, like I said, the third and final Descent of Dragons card review. The set drops on Tuesday, so these are probably all going up on Monday. So, yeah. Hope I was able to help. And with that, we'll be done. So thank you all so very much for joining us. And, here there be dragons.